The four most underrated social skills are so invisible that you don't even realize when someone is using them against you. As a result, they trick you into liking them even though you don't realize it. These skills will help you get the girl, keep the girl, be more confident, more charming, and more likable in any social situation, to the point that you'll be navigating them with ease. And Ryan Reynolds and Dwayne Johnson have mastered these skills, so let me show you what they are and how they use them so that you can start implementing them today. Skill number 1, making fun of yourself. Ryan Reynolds is a master at this, and having this skill is extremely powerful in social settings because it does a few things simultaneously. It shows quick wit and humor as well as confidence, some humility, and it's not at the expense of others around you. We all love someone that's funny and witty, and that almost goes without saying. We also like people that are confident, but not arrogant, and we don't like bullies. But why does self-deprecating humor work so well? It's because it instantly lowers people's defenses. When you make fun of yourself, you show that you don't take yourself too seriously. This makes you more relatable and approachable. Have you ever noticed how when Ryan Reynolds is being interviewed, he always finds a way to poke fun at himself? He doesn't need to brag about his accomplishments. His confidence comes through his humor. Watch Ryan Reynolds as he masterfully does this to lighten the mood and draw people in, just like you'll be able to once you master it as well.
And you, decent guy?
No. Terrible human being.
How old are your girls now?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Is Ryan Reynolds missing a tooth? What do you... No, these are all my teeth. What the hell's going on here?
Ryan Reynolds is missing a lot of things.
Another question. Who do we have next?
For Ryan, in the scene where you were kissing the girl, was that real?
Whoa!
This is the best Q&A ever.
Is the greatest Q&A ever.
Blake is really throwing her voice
Right.
well, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That was... Honey? What the I guess it was kinda real, but how do I answer this? This is being broadcast everywhere too. I didn't mean it. This is the thing. I don't know how to explain this to my own kids. Like, they watch this and they're like, Daddy, what are you doing? Like, it's like exactly the tactic I would use on them, not anger, but just disappointment. Yeah, great question though. The exit's that way. No, nothing. There's nothing that can. There's no space in that thing at all. When I put it on, I can actually taste my own genitals. It's disgusting.
But you also need to make others feel good about themselves, especially if you struggle with getting people to like you quickly and effortlessly. Making other people feel good about themselves will make them feel more confident, open, and safe around. When you get people feeling comfortable with who they are, feeling like they're accepted by you, they will be much more open to you. Because ultimately, everyone wants to feel better about themselves. And the sad reality is that most people feel unheard, unseen, and underappreciated in life. So it's simple. If you can make people feel heard, feel important, feel understood, and feel better about who they are, they will crave being around you anytime you're in the room. Have you ever noticed how when Ryan Reynolds interacts with people, he always finds a way to make them feel special? Whether it's through a compliment, a joke, or simply giving them his full attention, he makes the person he's talking to feel like they matter. The key here is authenticity. People can tell when you're just throwing out compliments to get something in return. The goal is to genuinely appreciate something about the person, whether it's their sense of humor, their work ethic, or just how they dress. And you need to be careful with this, because if you don't come off authentic, people can tell and it will ruin their perception of you. Now watch these clips as Ryan Reynolds lifts others up.
Just the fact that you knew my name meant so much to me. No, it really did. It was all the difference. He said, Ryan.
You did the same thing. You came over and you went, Steve.
I was like,
so good to see you.
I couldn't believe what I saw with what you did physically for this movie. When Hugh Jackman is coming at you at 150 Australian miles per hour, you feel like there's no way you're not gonna be dead in 4 seconds.
I think what makes other people laugh is me standing next to you anywhere, because you make me look like Timothy Chalamet. So.
I don't know what's happening, but you must have been like 4 watching X-Men.
I was 12, and you giving the middle finger with your claws was like the height of comedy. Nothing funnier had ever happened.
But still, what is the nighttime skincare routine?
Well, stop.
I mean, seriously, that's, wow.
It's the best day of my life.
Now you're gonna love this next skill that Dwayne Johnson mastered that helps him connect with people immediately. Number 3, being vulnerable. Now this doesn't mean that you're gonna go around sharing your emotions, spilling everything out as you feel them, but The Rock is not afraid of showing his true emotions. When he's telling a story, when he thinks something's funny, when he's happy, when he's sad, or really any time that it helps him better connect with people that he's talking with. Vulnerability is the fastest way to build trust. When you're willing to show a little bit of your true self, whether it's by sharing a personal story or admitting a past mistake, you show people that you're real. And in a world where everyone is trying to look perfect, being real is refreshing. Think about a time when someone shared a personal struggle with you. Did it make you feel a little bit closer to them? That's because vulnerability fosters connection. The key is to know when and how much to share. You don't need to spill your deepest, darkest secrets to a stranger, but sharing small personal moments can go a long way in making people feel connected to you. This shows that you're human, that you understand how others feel. Because guess what? Everyone you interact with is a human as well, and they're all seeking emotional connections just like everyone else. So once you open up and you don't have any fear of letting people see your vulnerable side, it will allow them to feel more comfortable and more open around you. Watch as The Rock masterfully implements this.
You got divorced, but your divorce is really unique in that your ex-wife is
my business partner.
What did you learn that enabled you to work with your ex-wife to achieve everything that you've done and still do today?
Divorce was hard, man. With Danny, my ex-wife, who is now my business partner, we're great friends. We have a beautiful daughter. We have an opportunity now to show her a way, post something not working out, post a relationship and marriage not working out, but being an example for her of how you can work through something and resolve something. It took a lot of work and a lot of grinding because you start to unpack a lot of stuff and you start to realize a lot of stuff about yourself, about your partner, about the relationship, about how you see the world, how you see everything, how you see love, how you think you're pretty good at relationships, but actually you're not. You got a lot to learn. So that's what we did. And it wound up being a great decision.
I have a lot of people that come on the show do impressions of you. Here's this other.
Really?
Yeah, you might know this guy. Look at this.
And then he's like, because that's how he talk. Yeah.
This is.
All
right.
Wow. Is that right?
Wow.
He came on here and did that?
He came out here and did that. I couldn't believe
I
it.
just.
That's pretty good. It's not bad, actually.
Well, no, dude, but you were laughing at that.
No, I would never do that. I was like, horrible. No, it was horrible. I go, we're never going to air that twice. And run it when Dwayne's here.
Yeah.
Never.
Thank you very much, by the way.
Do you have any thoughts about that or any?
I mean, look, I try to do a Kevin Hart impersonation, and he just comes out, hey, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I got a tequila, I got a this, I got a that, and I got a this. What do you do? Hey, Jimmy, yeah, you. And that.
Now, this next skill is the most important, and it will make people fall in love with you. Number 4, being present. Being present in a conversation, frankly, is a commodity these days. We have so many things that we can be distracted by. Notifications, social media, our phones, billboards, anything around us. We have an excuse. But being present, especially when it's so difficult these days to keep people's attention, shows them that they are important, that what they're saying is interesting to you. And when people feel interesting, when they feel important, they love you. And just like we talked about earlier, when they feel like this around you, they will crave your attention and they will want to be around you. Have you ever had a conversation with someone who was clearly not paying attention? Maybe they were checking their phone or looking around the room. How did that make you feel? Probably not great. Now contrast that with a conversation where someone is fully engaged, making eye contact, nodding, reacting to what you say. It makes a world of difference. And this is something you can practice starting today. The next time you're talking to someone, put your phone away, look them in the eye, really listen to what they're saying rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. Watch as The Rock pulls this off effortlessly.
I have to ask about your mom. You know, I love your mom.
She loves you.
How's she doing?
She's doing great.
We had the best memories. One of my favorite New Year's Eves ever spent with your mom. Love that.
Give some context to the crowd, by the way. What happened here?
No,
it's amazing.
Well, it was as early. I want to say it's 5:30 in LA time, 6 o'clock. I'm out to dinner with my wife.
Yes.
And we see these two beautiful women across from us, and they're waving, and they say hi, and I go, hi. You know, and we're hanging out, and it's New Year's Eve. And so.
And they're still staring. Like it's getting creepy.
So I go, it's not getting creepy, but she comes over, she goes, I just want to say I'm a big fan. I want to take a picture, but I'm not gonna, my son will kill me. I go, I don't care about your son, take a picture. She goes, no.
So tonight you are presenting. We've also got some of your Fast family presenting, Vin and Gal. Can there be some conversation about what we're gonna do? Are we gonna get a new one March of 2026?
And I had heard that, you know, in our world of Hollywood and entertainment, it's a global industry,